Are you doing Google searches for your OCD? We're going to talk all about it. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a therapist and make videos for people with anxiety or OCD. And today I want to talk to you about an OCD compulsion that often goes missed. People don't realize this is an OCD compulsion. Are you Google searching a lot? And maybe you're like, well, yeah, a little bit, but that's not really a compulsion. Well, let me explain how it is a compulsion, how to tell the difference, and then what to do about it. But before I get started, don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when new videos come out. So when you have an intrusive thought, a lot of times OCD might say, interesting, let's get some facts behind that. Actually, last week's video was all about that, how OCD will use facts against you. And this video takes it one step further, and we talk about how your Google searches are kind of fueling that. So you might have existential OCD where you're like, what's the purpose of life, or why I'm here? Or you might have contamination issues around germs, and you might Google like where to find germs and how they get passed on. It doesn't matter what your theme is. The same thing can happen for many different themes, but the thing that is the same, or that is the common link between all of those, is that you go to the Googles and you're like, let me find out. Now, when you have anxiety, you may also do a lot of searching, but you find what you need and it creates more anxiety, or it makes you feel calm and you kind of move on. And that's a separate issue. That's still not a great thing. But with OCD, you never really get to scratch that itch. You never feel completely satisfied that you found the answer. And so it becomes this vicious loop of researching and researching and researching, and you find things that kind of back up your OCD thought. And so that's scary, and then you research more, or you find things that don't back up your OCD thought, and you think, well, maybe I didn't ask the right question, so let me ask it in a different way. The difference with just general researching and OCD compulsive researching is that you are never satisfied. It's a black hole, and you never get out of it. Does that make sense? Right? And you'll know the difference. You'll feel the difference. And I've had people in my practice feel so overwhelmed with this that they have temporarily deleted their search browsers. They've taken off Chrome or Safari, whatever they're using, off of their phones or off of their devices, so they didn't have that easy access to research. And that's a baby step in the right direction. Ultimately, you want to be able to have those things available to you and resist that temptation. And so how do you do that? Well, there is no easy way to do it. You get that intrusive thought, and there's this urge. Check out on the Google, go Google it. What does Google say? Let me find the research. Let me see what this is. And it's hard because you have to resist that urge to go do that. And that can take time. You might initially start off with just delaying it. Can I delay researching this? Can I delay Googling this? And even if you can delay it for a little while, and then you have to give in to that demand, that's progress, right? Progress happens in small steps. It doesn't happen in large, big jumps. And so start asking yourself, can I delay this? Oh, I really want to Google this. Can I wait 10 minutes? Can I wait 15 minutes? Can I wait a day, right? Grow it, grow it, grow it. And over time, you might say, I don't have the urge anymore, or it's not as loud for me to go Google that. I don't need to go check that. And so I can let that go. So it is nice when you start to learn how to delay things. And this could be in any compulsion that we're talking about. So it doesn't have to just be about Google searching. Can I delay this? And then can that delay turn into me ignoring OCD completely? And that's why delay is a beautiful tactic, because it's less of a scary thing to say to yourself, I'm just going to delay doing this compulsion for a minute, and then I'm going to just delay it for this minute, I'm going to delay it for this hour, I'm going to delay it for this day, right? It grows. And then over time, that delay turns into an easy, well, I've been delaying it for this long, it's not bothering me anymore. Try that and see. And ask yourself, do I really need to be researching this? Do I really need to Google that? Is the information I'm getting helpful or hurtful? Because there's a couple of different things that happen when you Google research. One, it's a compulsion in and of itself. But two, I mentioned this in my video last week, you'll find evidence to support whatever fear OCD is telling you. You'll find it online. You will. And so if you are really concerned with something, you will search it and search it until you find some weird, random thing that supports what OCD is telling you. And even with OCD, that won't be enough, right? You'll have to keep going down the rabbit hole. And so it fuels OCD. When you're looking for something, you will find it no matter what. And that is true when you do a Google search as well. So I hope that this helps. Maybe it brought your awareness of, oh no, Natasha, I do that. I didn't realize that was a compulsion or part of my OCD. It can be, and I wanted to bring that to your awareness. I do have lots of resources to support you more in depth at atparentingsurvivalschool.com. You can check that out, and join me again next Thursday for my next video. Don't forget to find the sparkle in everything you do, and I'll talk to you again next week. Take care.